Today, we're going to talk about a force that's so powerful and so ever-present you probably don't even notice it. Information technology. And no, it's not just about the phone in your hand. It's more like the entire nervous system of our modern world, connecting everything from your alarm clock to the global economy.
I mean, seriously, just take a second and think about your day so far. The alarm that woke you up, checking the news or weather on your phone, paying for that morning coffee with a tap, it's literally everywhere, woven into the very fabric of our lives.
So how are we going to tackle something this massive? Well, here's the plan. First, we'll look at IT as that invisible fabric. Then, we'll zoom right into our personal lives. And after that, scale way up to see how it's flipped whole industries on their head. We'll also see how it's changed the public conversation itself. And finally, we've got to look at the two sides of the coin. The good and the, well, not so good.
All right, let's dive into part one. This idea that IT is the invisible fabric of our day. You know, it's like the quiet hum in the background of just about everything we do.
And you know what's wild? All these things, which would have been science fiction just a generation ago, are now completely normal. We tell our houses to turn on the lights, we stream practically any song ever made while we're on the bus. We don't even think about it. And this constant connection, it's totally redrawn the map for work and school. Any place with Wi-Fi can be an office or a classroom now.
Okay, so let's bring it all home, literally. Let's look at how this tech revolution has completely reshaped our most personal spaces, our homes, our family lives, and how we kick back and relax.
I mean, the whole idea of home is just different now, isn't it? On one hand, IT has made the world feel smaller. We can video chat with family across the planet like they're in the next room. But on the other hand, it's given us this crazy level of control and, yeah, even surveillance over our own space. And don't even get me started on entertainment. From binging shows on demand to the absolute behemoth that is the global gaming industry, IT has totally redefined downtime.
All right, let's zoom out from our living rooms and look at the bigger picture. Because IT isn't just about convenience. It's the absolute engine driving the modern economy, rebuilding entire industries from the ground up.
Let's kick things off with manufacturing. This picture right here, it says it all, doesn't it? These aren't just machines. This is a symbol of a massive, seismic shift in how we build, well, everything.
And the difference is just night and day. We've gone from a world of manual labor where people had to do dangerous, repetitive jobs on a strict 9-to-5 schedule to a world of automation. Now, robots can handle the hazardous stuff, making factories way safer. Plus, they never get tired, they can work 24/7, which means everything gets made faster and more efficiently.
Okay, now let's pivot to something that impacts every single one of us, healthcare. This little gadget might not look like much, but it's a huge part of a revolution that's moving medical care out of the hospital and right into our daily lives.
The changes happening in medicine are just mind-blowing. We're talking wearable sensors that are like a personal health guardian, constantly sending data to your doctor. We have AI that can spot diseases or develop new drugs faster than any human ever could. Surgeons are using robots to perform operations with incredible precision. We can even 3D print custom-fit medical implants and pills. And this isn't some far-off future stuff. This is happening right now.
And of course, you can't talk about industry without talking about money. IT has totally torn up the rulebook for what a bank even is. Thanks to electronic banking, your bank isn't a building you have to visit anymore. It's just wherever you happen to be with an internet connection.
So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, it starts small, right? With that simple tap to pay for your coffee. But then it scales up to global e-commerce, letting you buy pretty much anything from anywhere in the world. And at the very top, you've got algorithms, computers trading stocks in fractions of a second. The speed is just staggering.
So we've covered our homes and our jobs. Now let's talk about our lives as citizens. Because IT hasn't just changed how we shop, it has completely transformed the public square, how we get our information, and how we engage with the world around us. And the big theme here, again, is speed. Think about the news. We're not waiting for the morning paper anymore. Information flashes around the globe instantly through tweets and short videos. Our relationship with government is changing too. We can access services or even attend public meetings online. And politicians, they're using all these new tools, from online forums to deep data analysis, to try and connect with voters in a whole new way.
Okay, but, and this is a really big but, it's not all a simple story of progress. With all this incredible, world-changing technology, there's a catch. We absolutely have to look at both sides of this coin, the good and the challenging.
And yeah, this quote right here, it really hits the nail on the head. For all the amazing connection and efficiency that IT brings to the table, it also creates some really tough challenges for us, for our society, our jobs, and even our own health.
This really lays it all out, doesn't it? For every incredible promise, there's a potential peril lurking. Global communication is amazing, but it can lead to less face-to-face interaction. The efficiency of automation is great for business, but it can mean job losses for people. It's fantastic to access information from anywhere, but that comes with massive security risks. It truly is a double-edged sword.
So, if we boil it all down, here's the bottom line. Information technology is, without a doubt, one of the most powerful forces shaping our world today. It connects us, it empowers us, it automates things we never dreamed possible. But it's complicated. It's not a simple, straightforward path to a better future. It brings with it a whole new set of really complex problems that we all have to figure out how to solve.
And that really leaves us with one last massive question to think about. As this technology gets more and more woven into our lives, who's in the driver's seat? Who's responsible for making sure we get all the good stuff while managing all the risks? It's a huge question, and it's one we all have a stake in answering.